African diaspora have a child with us, we smudge you out. It's genetics.
Sure.
Now,
but my question is
to his numbers, to his statistical numbers, whether it be against the black community, the white community, the Asian community, yo, like, we're not helping ourselves. And I charge our own people with that.
And what do you mean by that? We're not helping ourselves?
Like, damn, like, it's like we will terrorize our own communities and then be like, we need assistance. But we don't want to police our. I mean, we gotta make a line in the sand, bro. If we don't like the way that we are being policed,
we need to police ourselves a little bit.
That's a lot better. Fuck a lot better.
So is your solution? So what is your solution that you calling for? Are you saying that we need to, as black folks, arm ourselves and patrol ourselves in our own, where we see each other in mass quantities? You feel what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like the Norths
question,
and the Phillies and New York and the Canada.
Yeah.
When we see ourselves there needs to be a coalition where they say, yo, ain't gonna be none of that bullshit. We out here day and night.
I tell you what, when I was in the party with Kaepernick, we used to tell these blood cats and these crip cats, we here.
What's up, Bob?
Ain't none of that bullshit going on as long as we're here. And our presence is here. Like, if you used to jacking niggas tonight, we here, we organizing, passing out flyers and shit. You're not doing that tonight. Because we are you policing yourself and we are all the same. So what I would say, let's make it friendly. We don't need it to come out with our guns and shit like that necessarily. What we do need what do white people do? They do shit like community watches.
Yes.
Right? They're out there with their walkie-talkies and that's it, right?
And they guns.
Well, yeah, you right, but we already out there with the guns. Let's get more walkie-talkies.
They out there with the guns.
Yeah, but they try to shoot us. I'm saying let's get out there with our walkie-talkies. Yo, let's start like really showing a presence in numbers and saying like, yo, nah, you can't do that.
What do you got here?
And if you don't settle with us, perpetrators,
I had a call.
whatever your crime is, I mean, if it's like something within the black community that we can consider, we'll let you slide with a warning. That does not include murder, that does not include rape, does not include child abuse, or any of those things.
So let me ask you this.
It might include.
Let me ask you this. If you rape, rob, or murder, carjack, kidnap, sodomize, because you have certain crimes on the book that automatically give you 100.
Listen, I'm gonna be real.
What I'm saying is, as long as you don't do those crimes, we're willing to talk to you. If you do those crimes,
I'm even willing to talk to a carjack.
As a black patroller in our community, we should get rid of you. At what point do we need to start getting rid of our own diseases?
Oh, immediately. So we gotta start this morning.
Yeah, man. That's why
we should have started cutting the cancer out this morning. But we got rapists. And we got murderers.
Yeah.
Not killers.
Murderers. Dumb, stupid shit.
Murderers.
Because, we was messing with this girl and all kinds of
that, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. That I could maybe put in line with a killer. As within the judicial system of these crackers, a crime of passion, let's say.
True, that's true. Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm talking about murderers, as the judicial term is used, premeditated
explain to me what you mean by murderers.
A murderer is different than a killer. I mean, you come into my home, I'm sleeping, and try to infiltrate. I'm killing you. Now I am a killer. I did not murder you, bro. I did not seek you out to fuck around and premeditate your death or demise.
Yeah, but I killed you.
You are a victim of circumstance.
Okay.
Now, I'm not talking about them.
All right.
I'm talking about our murderers. I'm talking about the rapists.
So those people. So we should have started.
Kill them.
Okay.
Kill
so
them.
All right.
Yo, we got mad dead weight. Kill them.
Now, being as though we haven't yet organized our own communities to the point where we are policing ourselves, we have a new issue coming up. You said that you told me earlier that Stop and Frisk was on a rebound
in New York. In New York, yes.
And you're frequent
New York traveler.
frequent of New York.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain.
I mean, there's not much to explain. I mean, it's about to come
There's
back.
a lot to explain.
I mean, it's about to come back, and again, here's what I was told in class. I'm gonna try to put this in a nutshell.
Under De Blasio, who was a white mayor with a black wife, black children, it's about to come back.
Well,
Under a white chief of police.
well, then what you're talking about,
Commander, or
well,
whatever his name
now
is.
listen, my homie, what you're talking about is something that us within the Panther Party and former members are very accustomed to as a term, and it's called neo-colonialism. And for a lot of my viewers, our viewers that are watching that don't understand what neo-colonialism is, you have colonialism. Colonialism is the actual Caucasian, as we know it, the actual Caucasian imposement on your
Sovereignty.
sovereignty. Thank you. That beautiful word.
Okay.
The actual Caucasian, the brutal Caucasian imposement on your sovereignty.
Okay.
Now here's what happens. For them to keep that, you have to have something called neo-colonialism.
Okay.
Of course, neo being the prefix meaning new. New colonialism. Where do we start that? The neo-colonialist victim is you call them the Oreo. You call them the brother that goes against his community, or the sister that goes against hers. It starts in the mind. Now colonialism has gotten right down to the very soul of you, which is your mind. So now, no matter what you say, no matter how you look, you could be blue, purple, black, midnight. But if you are a victim of neo-colonialism, nigga, you are as white as snow. And you won't act accordingly.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to that. But I want to move along, and I want to go to. I want to go to Trump.
By all
You
means.
mentioned something about Trump.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. Yeah, well, he's doing his funny.
Okay, explain what you mean by that.
Now Trump, this cat.
Who's running for president of the United States of America?
Yeah, he is.
Recently just almost tied with Hillary. If I'm not
It's a
mistaken,
close race.
surpassed her
It's a close race.
in the polls.
Yo! Oh my God! I
Just
gotta do
surpassed
this.
her in the polls.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this to you though. I can't do it to you now. I'm talking about that minister, the black minister that he had as a surrogate speaking on his behalf. But because his name eludes me right now, I can't really talk.
No, I know you. It eludes me also.
Yeah,
but
I can't talk
I know what you're talking about
Right,
because I did some science.
But
on that.
I'm ashamed of that motherfucker right there.
I'm not ashamed of no preacher. You know why? Because they've been doing the same. They've been selling the vote. for
Yeah,
years.
I'm ashamed of him because none of his
And
information
they vote
added
in a
up.
block.
If you gonna lie, bro, make your lies add up. Don't do the nigga lie.
The black church is like a union. They vote in blocks.
Every church is like a union.
And that's my point. So they've been selling niggas out.
I'm just
for years.
saying, his union.
So I'm not surprised with what he did.
His union is like the worst union, bro. It's like a union that got started up by some immigrants that don't have green cards. His union sucks. Cause now cause his union gotta fuck around and do deals with the white unions that have made this shit like what a union is. I digress. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Trump, okay, dictatorship. Trump really likes dictators. He likes Putin. He likes my man who is the head of North Korea, and my man that is the head of the Philippines right now, killing all the drug cartels.
Okay.
Now Trump is saying, depending on your environment, you got to be strong. And all the Democrats are saying that he praising dictators is anti-American. How foolish is that? Is not America the biggest dictator in the world?
Definitely. They are the dictator of the world.
What does America mean when America says this country is it's time for this country to have regime change, democracy. When America uses that term democracy to a sovereign nation, that means war. That means your babies die. That means we're gonna send your kids in. Your babies die.
That means
When we go fucking impose democracy, that means.
Are you saying that when we say to another country, democracy is on the rise, and that you need to toe the line? That means if you don't willingly, then we're gonna come in forcefully.
Yeah, that's what they mean because they mean
So
we're coming anyway.
And that's why I said
We're coming anyway.
America
You got
is the biggest
something we want.
dictator because we dictate what should and would happen.
Right.
Why? By any means necessary.
Any means.
Now, but I need to go back to China. It don't look like that when we was talking to China in the South Sea.
They ain't fucking with us. They don't play that shit. To quote Damon Wayans, homie, don't play that.
So
China ain't no bitch, yo. China, this come around. See, this America has only been.
have we met our match
No.
in that particular situation?
Not only have we met our match, we are outmatched. We are outmatched.
Explain. Because technologically, weapon-wise, and militarization-wise, we haven't met our match. We got outdone them all day. But
No, we can't.
as far we got more warships, we got more war carriers.
We have not mastered.
We got more.
Okay.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yes,
We
I said okay.
have more aircraft carriers, right?
Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah.
We have more submarines.
Yeah.
We have way more nuclear weapons. We have way more satellites in the air. But the only thing that they beat us by like triple and doubles is what?
I'm about to say.
That was a blessing.
Our quantity does not match the quality. We can have all we want. We have never mastered guerrilla warfare.
But see, you're evading the question, and I think
I'm not.
Maybe you didn't understand it. Let me
By all
reiterate.
means.
Now I said they don't match us technologically.
Depends on who you're talking about.
Can I finish? Hit me
Because
out.
China does.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
You know why
do.
they don't? They don't match us technologically because you still have products coming out of China that are defective.
China is-
Let me finish. If you may, if I may.
You may.
Still defective, years behind. I'm talking about they making the mistakes in 2014, 2015 that we was made in like 1970 with the leg and all that shit. Now, unless you're proposing that's intentional, you see what I'm saying? Unless you're proposing that's an intentional chemical and germ warfare.
That is not what I'm imposing.
Oh,
That's not what
let me
I'm-
finish.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Let me finish. Unless you're proposing that's intentional chemical and germ warfare, then